When the maid was cleaning, a man came and called out to her. At that moment, the maid showed him something written on a piece of paper. The man read it and was shocked. Then the maid pointed toward her mistress, trying to explain something to him. The mistress, noticing them, looked in their direction, so the man quickly sat down on a chair. Then the mistress went to sit beside her husband and offered him a glass of juice. At that moment, the maid signaled to the man not to drink the juice. The man took only a small sip, and right after that, he fainted. The mistress smiled wickedly and started laughing. She then called the maid and said, "I mixed something in the juice that would make him unconscious." She then tried to bribe the maid, saying, "Take him to his room and I'll give you money." The maid stayed silent, but nodded her head in agreement. After the mistress left, the maid helped the man up. Since he had drunk only a little of the juice, the drug didn't fully affect him. When he regained consciousness, he said to the maid, "I trusted my wife completely, but she betrayed me." The maid replied, "Don't worry, I'm with you." The man then said, "Go and install a hidden camera so we can catch her with proof." The maid did as he said. The man watched everything on his phone. A while later, the same woman, his wife, came back and asked the maid, did he regain consciousness? The maid lied, "No, not yet." Then the wife went to the room, where the man pretended to still be unconscious. Seeing him lying there, she tried to wake him up. The man acted like he had just regained consciousness. She said, "What happened? Are you feeling unwell?" Then she asked the maid to bring him another glass of juice. The maid brought the juice, the man drank it, and the wife left again. Outside, she gave some money to the maid and said, "Keep doing what I tell you, and I'll keep paying you." Then she left once more. The maid then called the man and told him everything. The man said, "When she comes back, record everything she says. We'll catch her with proof." A little later, the wife returned and talked in the same way again. The maid recorded everything on the camera. Then she told the man that everything had been captured. The man said, "Now it's time to confront her." The wife was sitting outside when suddenly someone knocked on the door. When she opened it, she was shocked to see her husband standing there. The maid stood beside him and said, "What did you think? That I would fall for your money and let this happen? I told your husband everything already." The wife started crying and begged for forgiveness, but the husband refused. He said, "Leave my house. If you don't go now, I'll call the police." The wife left crying. After that, the man thanked the maid for her honesty and help. Share your opinion in the comment box. When the man found out his wife had betrayed him, he threw her out of the house. Do you think he did the right thing or not? Share this video as much as possible so more people can give their opinion.